Defensive lineman Jordan Phillips has signed with the Arizona Cardinals. Coming into the offseason, I thought that the Cardinals would target an interior defensive lineman. This one is a little interesting because it's not the typical scheme fit that I would think that the Cardinals would actually go after. But it really depends what they're looking for, how they're looking to change their defense, how schematically they're going to change. They advanced Joseph as their defensive coordinator, who's traditionally been a little bit more of a 4-3 based guy. But when you look at the nickel defense, the Cardinals definitely needed an interior pass rusher to add to the likes of Chandler Jones on the edge, and I think that's exactly what they got with Jordan Phillips. Now, I know it's a 3-year contract. I have not heard the details on how expensive it is. In terms of his PFF grading, I know a lot of people are going to bring this up. It was not very good in Buffalo last year. It was pretty low. I believe he ranked like 104th. So some people will look at this move as probably an overpaying for an overrated player that Sean McDermott maximized. But when I look at Jordan Phillips, I look at a guy that is really productive as a pass rusher. I don't think he's a great all-around defensive lineman. He might struggle a little bit in terms of run defense. He's 6'6", 341. He's a huge man. So he definitely has the size to play in a variety of different schemes. And you also have to be skeptical how he really developed this season. I mean, he went from a borderline NFL backup to like a 9.5 sack player with 16 quarterback hits and 31 tackles. He was more of a rotation guy in Buffalo, so I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are. I'm not sure how much they're paying him, but what the Cardinals are getting is a pass rusher that will help complement Chandler Jones in the interior of their defense, and that's exactly what they needed. It's a good fit in terms of a need. The question is, does Jordan Phillips live up to that 9.5 sack billing of last year, or is he not quite that player? Was it really the Bills system that squeezed the best out of him? Will that transfer to the Cardinals? That's the biggest question, but on the surface, it looks like a good move. He's 27, going on 28, and maybe he just broke out last year. We'll have to see. Cardinals fans, let me know what you think of this move. Jordan Phillips, interior pass rusher, going to the Arizona Cardinals. It's a big need that they needed, and they addressed it. So there you go. Jordan Phillips to the Arizona Cardinals.